going on, Jerome's football is terrible and everything sucks. That's all, man. But Vikings joint practices with the Browns kicked off, first of two on Wednesday afternoon, and there's some things and some stuff that went down. So notably was Jordan Addison going down, contested catch ball, hobbling off of the trainers, got carted off. But fortunately, Kevin O'Connell dropped some good news after practice. Alec Lewis, the Athletic Go, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell said wide receiver Jordan Addison injured his ankle, is not likely to practice tomorrow, undergoing some tests, but thinks he'll be okay. So that's the number one story coming out of joint practices. Obviously, the number one story is, JJ McCarthy and the full meniscus repair. And plus, so we get yelled at in the comments a lot. It's like, oh, how can you try and spin this positive? This is all negative. Okay, well, first off, it's a cliche, but it is what it is. Like, you being pissed off or you being happy, you being whatever, like, doesn't change anything. But moving forward, like, how are you going to handle it? Like, you can just wallow around Eeyore style, oh, woe is me. Now, there is part of the grieving process or the processing process that allows you to be angry. And you should be angry. You should be a little sad. You should be a little bit pissed off too. But also, I'm just a solutions-oriented person. And overall, I mean, there are some positives to take away from this. And J.J. McCarthy is definitely a positive person as well. He's going to be attacking this thing and should be good to go. But Addison... so many good jokes of like, well, don't let him drive the cart. Or, hey, if the ankle injury is to his accelerator foot, it's not the worst. But, it says that Addison's not going to practice tomorrow, but I think the Vikings may have avoided a huge injury on that one. Also, so, I mean, there's some positives to take away from joint practices as we were wont to do. Jalen Speedy Naylor getting after things, looking really good in one-on-ones, as well as Justin freaking Jefferson just completely torching the place. So Denzel Ward is in the concussion protocol, but I like to think that Denzel Ward just wanted to duck Justin Jefferson. If you're scared, get a dog. Dog pound. That's right. Also, so the Browns are so stupid. Like, all right, so your team is called the Browns, but your helmets are orange, as well as what does a dog have to do with the brown? Is it a brown dog? It's not. It's an orange dog, isn't it? It doesn't matter, man. But also, Brian Flores' defense getting after things because you know the Flo had to be pissed off about the Raiders exhibition game on Saturday. But of course, I mean it's preseason, so you're not going to see everything that Brian Flores is going to do. But Daniel Oyefusi, who's the ESPN Nation writer for the Browns, so basically they're Carl Grossman. They're Kevin Seifert. Browns first team offense versus Vikings defense, 11 on 11. There's 5 different sessions too, which is kind of awesome. But false start, Watson sacked by free blitzer. Watson sack pressure off left side. Ford short gain off the right side. A short gain to Njoku and flat. That's just the U being the U, baby. And then Strong tackled for a loss off right side. So no big deal. No big deal, man. Now, the Browns offense did get things together and start looking kind of decent, chucking the ball around. But overall, pretty damn good showing by the Flores unit on Wednesday. Also, speaking of which, Cam Beasley, undercutting the receiver on one-on-ones, is good to go. Also, I mean, is this like a high school field? Like, is that a pole shed? Is that where they keep the track equipment? I don't know, man. No. Also, showing up and showing out, the pride of Ohio, Ivan Pace Jr. Oyefusi again. Ivan Pace just rocked Pierre not so strong, on a run play, causing him to fumble. Strong was shaken up for a moment, but walked off. Also, what's great, too, is that Pace is from Ohio, but he's from the other side of the state. So his Instagram story when they landed in Cleveland yesterday, ew. Now, first off, the factory of sadness, but it's funny. Like the Cincinnati kid, Cincinnati born and raised. Let's go. It's pretty damn good. He's got the Jack of Diamonds. Come on, man. Come on. Also, speaking of receiver injuries, so this one is where the practice got a little bit chippy. Alec Lewis, the Athletic, Vikings wide receiver Thayer Thomas got pummeled into the ground on a throw behind him, was down, and now being walked off of trainers. It looked like helmet collided with the ground pretty hard. And then after the Thayer Thomas injury, Kevin O'Connell went out to talk to Jim Schwartz, who's the Browns defensive coordinator, former Lions head coach, as we know. It's been physical. One Cleveland player just yelled at Vikings offense, "Y'all can't catch a cold, man." And Sam Darnold was a little bit spotty there, but it's funny. So Kevin O'Connell said that, hey, players can't fight in joint practices. What if he just started swinging with Jim Schwartz? Like, would he have to play in the preseason game? That would be kind of funny. But, yeah, as we Vikings know, Jim Schwartz, noted douche. Yeah, and there's one thing, you want to be competitive, you want to be physical, you want to get some good work in there, but there's another line, whole nother line crossing it and being like dirty Kirby Joseph. So get out of here. Speaking of getting out of here, so Sam Darnold, who is now officially the Vikings quarterback one. No more specter of J.J. McCarthy returning at any point during the season. Vikes fan page Justin Jefferson and Trent Sherfield got long passes from Darnold at 11 on 11s, trying to get something rolling for the Vikings. There's also a great line out there, too, from one of the Browns defenders talking junk. Is like, oh, he's like 1 for 12. Which is actually really funny, man. Now, I do have some faith in slinging Sam Darnold. I think that with weapons and solid coaching, he can get something going. But say that he falters the first couple weeks of the season. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Hey, I get you're calling games for Fox. Don't care. It's like, what's going to happen? Is your wife going to leave you twice? Nah, it's not going to happen, man. So give it to my baby. That's right. Also, you know that, so Brady winning Super Bowls with Belichick is like on easy mode, on rookie mode, and then winning a championship with the Bucs and Bruce Arians, that's sort of like on medium. But winning a Super Bowl with the Minnesota Vikings, given the history and the cursedness of this franchise, that's like winning a Super Bowl on all Madden mode. Go ahead. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Yeah, that's how we're going to end Vikings-Browns joint practice recap. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.